Hey everybody, back again. It's not a normal recording day for me, but I have a chance to do some recording today, so I'm going to take advantage of it. I guess you could see I'm in the stone hut, or what used to be the stone hut. Changed the layout a little bit, not too thrilled with it, but hey, it's different. I was tired of looking at the old stone and cobble that was there, so this is what it's going to look like for now. You may see this big sword in my hand. Yeah, that guy right there. Made this with Tinker last night. This is a cleaver. But yeah, this bad boy, it's got a copper handle. A copper handle. It's what it was. It got put into the back of the sword there. They're actually the tough handles, which are the bigger handles. And then we got a cobalt blade. Yes, that's right. And since it's a cleaver, among other things, it starts with beheading 2. So I can now get mob heads, which is pretty great. Mob heads can be used if you put them on a pole, at least the generic ones, zombie, skeleton, and creeper. If you put them on a pole, there's a radius that they have that mobs will run away from. So it's a small radius, but it can be helpful. I plan on leaving the corridors open to the new base / chest storage area. Now the mobs won't be able to come in and just attack me when I'm unprepared. this is far from being done. As you can see, there's still roof missing over there. I did get the top covered. There's a bit of a dome, glass dome here in the middle. I had originally envisioned a much bigger dome, but there wasn't quite as much room as I expected. However, looking at it now, I'm seeing ways I could improve on it, and probably a lot of this is still going to get torn down. It's just my process. You know, I kind of build up a base, and then I start tearing it apart to decorate it a little more. But you'll see throughout the series. Okay, so you can see we put in some carpet. Under the carpet, I have soul soil. It's going to be great for soul, what's it called? Soul speed. Yes, right now I only have soul speed 1 on these cheap boots. Hopefully I will have a nice source of soul speed 3s soon, but you know, currently I'm kind of working off of what I get from trade. And on the sides here, it's lined with a little bit of block lighting. Just to help illuminate the place, keep things from spawning. You'll see here, I haven't finished it because I do not have enough blocks that can light. You see, I'm using glowstone and shroom lighting, which is the 2 that are available to me right now. My nether spawn, it has a lot of shroom lights around, but hardly any glowstone, so luckily I'm able to at least get some shroom lights, and been working on that. Took quite a bit of soul soil to fill this underneath the black carpet, but after a couple trips to the nether, a couple more deaths too, I managed to get that covered at least. Now you'll see the map here. I couldn't change the size and have it show up in the middle or anything. It still was always on the corner, so I went ahead and did 4 maps for now. This isn't going to stay here. This is just for now. I'll have a more dedicated area for this later, but you can see what's going on. And next I have something else I want to show you that I'm actually pretty proud of. Here we have the elevator. All right, decorate a little. Again, nothing special. I'm really not happy with any of my building yet. But I feel like it's because I'm trying to build a little too early, or I'm trying to decorate a little too early. Haven't got the full feel for the land. It doesn't feel quite like home yet, but it's coming around. And once it does, decorating will look a lot better. So, the new elevator. As you can see here, we have this redstone lights off. That means the power to the system's off, just to help save on rotational lag from these things. If I push the red buttons, maroon, crimson, I guess they are, right? That will turn on the system. The black buttons will change the direction. So if the power's on and we're not going down, that means the gantry's spinning upwards. So right now it is trying to push us upwards, but it can't. So if I click on that baby, down we go. See, I decorated it and I put in some shroom lighting just to light up the tunnel a little bit. Yep. And now, if we watch this wall, we're going to see a bit of a change. And bam! Okay, give me that torch back. I clicked on this note block, which made me stop. I could have clicked a little sooner and I probably would have been on the right floor, but hey, I'm here. So this is a mid-floor stop. We aren't at the bottom, but I was able to work out a little system. And here, you can see, we have power. So what this does, the note block will unpower the system, which stops it. This will also power and unpower the system. The note block will power the system as well. The black button changes the elevator's direction, and when we power it, it will go down. Let's bring it back up. And let's stop it. Oh yeah, perfect. All right, so why don't we go ahead and move on down to the bottom floor. Look at this. Incredible. I did a little cleanup, took out some of the lava pillars that were coming down. Did this just to help get some more natural lighting coming through. Trying to get rid of all the torch span. It will be an ongoing process. And down here you see we have the same buttons again. Maroon, crimson, turns off the gantry shaft. So now it's not spinning, now it is. Yep, that's how that works. Something else I want to show you guys. Last night I was working on the tunnel and I came down once and I noticed something. A slime had spawned in this chunk. So now I have 2 chunks for a slime spawner, which is going to be great. Double the amount of slime I'm getting. So I think I'm going to be setting up this farm a little sooner than I had planned. I kind of cleaned up the area that's going to be visible for now. Gave it some lighting. Slimes don't need darkness to spawn, so that's great. It'll help keep other mobs from spawning down here. Oh, here we have some other things. This is a failed sword. I remembered that I could get beheading on Tinker swords. So I thought maybe I could put it on the old way, which is an obsidian and a ender pearl, but that didn't work. I looked into it and I discovered that the anvil is how you make the more advanced tools. Oh, let me show you. Here's an anvil. You can make them out of a bunch of different materials. I use brass. And it's a little more advanced. There's more modifier slots, and you can see over here there's more tools that can be made. So this is going to be great. And so, since beheading didn't work on that initial sword, I had an extra, well, I had one ender pearl that I hadn't been using, so I went ahead and made my first ender chest, which is currently sitting in the middle of the base, the storage base area. I don't know if you guys saw it, but it was sitting there. So now what I want to do is, first, it's bugging me not having the new base area lit up on the inside completely, so I'd like to go try to farm some more shroom lamps. I made a new hoe. Last iron one I had broke. My old diamond one is lost. So yeah, why don't we head to the Nether, try not to die again, and hopefully I can score a whole bunch of shroom lights. I just noticed I had my game sounds down still from last night, so I turned them back up again. I can adjust those levels in post-production, so yeah, you guys might not notice much of a difference, but just in case you do, that's what happens. Apologize. Ah! There's a bad hole right there. Alright, I got my warped mushroom here. And the hogs hate it. Oh, but I have no... Ah! This is going great. I have no gold armor on at the moment. Come on. Ah! That went so well. Well, I had put some gold here. I was trying to remember what I needed it for. And I think I just remembered. I gotta just stop saying, I hope I don't die. Okay. So, there's part of my stuff. I have a feeling that I still have some gear on the other side. I have the diamond chestplate currently, so should be a little safer. Oh! Wow, this place is so wonderful. Where'd they go? Really? These ghosts just vanish? Yeah? Is that what you guys just said? Not sure what these little soul beads are for, but I'm collecting them. Trying to get the whole set. What? Zombie just hanging out in here? Let's see if I can get down in here at least. A little protection. Hopefully there's no hoglins running around. And I can get to actually farming some of these shroomlights I need. Already been taking quite a bit. Having to go further and further out to get some. Luckily I'm in the middle of this crimson forest. So, not too much of a problem. Gotta run. I need to stock up on those warped mushrooms. Yeah, take that. Oh no! Oh boy. At least I'm being careful. That's what truly matters. Whew, a rare successful adventure into the Nether. After my initial death and all. Not too bad. I currently don't have any soul speed boots, so I'm just walking normal speed in here. I'm not too happy with the block here. For one, it's got a couple barrels, which is not like in theme and all, although this barrel kind of helps feed into this crafting station, so I could use it for common crafting things that I'm working on. I used a lot of the tinker setup here just to fill some of the spaces because there's not a whole lot of usable crafting type stations, if you will. Tossed in a jukebox just because it's something that can be used here. Not too happy about the saw dropping me or the visibility through here. I probably won't leave the potion brewing stand here, but for now that's where it is. I do need to kind of light this up. I didn't want it to be totally visible, but I'm not sure what to put. Maybe if let's try this out and just see how it affects things. Okay. Not too bad. To start anyway, probably be best to move the ender chest over here and put one under it to even out the light spacing, but I don't have silk touch, so I can't move it just yet. But hey, I can rebuild it, right? It gives me everything back. I sure hope. Oh, I'm a fool. I lost my eye ender. Okay, so that's blank for the time being. Let's put this there. Let's go ahead, put down a light source here. And I believe the ender chest will, well, it's not going to completely cover it up, but it will work for now. I'm just looking at some of the different blocks. Trying to decide different palettes I kind of want to use. Wait a second. Okay. Not a lot of change in the color there, which is nice. They can actually be used pretty well together. I hadn't noticed that, so that's cool. But it is along the lines of what I've been doing. I had made up these scoria bricks. Ooh, that looks kind of nice. I could definitely see using... It's almost like a dark chocolatey kind of... Which these can actually be used to make chocolate, I believe I've heard, so... If that's true. But I don't have hardly any scoria. I think... Let's see. I haven't seen a lot of scoria around, but I know there's some down in the tunnel, or the lava cave. I think I'm gonna go farm that up really quick. Just to get some supplies going. I know there's a chunk right over there. Is that really all that's out in the open? Could be a problem trying to find enough scoria to actually work with. Maybe this will open up into a giant scoria vein or scoria biome. That would be great. Oh, hello. Came from up here, huh? All right. What is this? Well, this seems odd.